Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Swatanda Rasiwera, and in today's video I'll be doing Would You Rather, the money version. So I have been meaning to do this video. Unfortunately, I've been so busy. And yo guys, there's a lot that I want to record, and I hope that now I'm back I am able to actually record the videos that I wanted to record. So for some of you who do not know, I was traveling, I was in Spain, and now I'm back and ready to record. So I posted on Instagram and asked the questions which you would want me to cover if I am to do Would You Rather, the money version. And I got a couple of questions, from easy questions and fun questions to difficult ones to yeah. So but yeah, I'll be answering all of them. There were not a lot, so yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so the first question was, would you rather get 1 million today or get paid 5k per month for the rest of your life, right? 5k per month for the rest of your life sounds like it's a lot of money, but it's really not. So I'd rather get 1 million now, lump sum, because with that I know what I'm going to do with it. To be honest, if you give me 1 million today, I really know where it's going to go. And I'm just thinking, time value of money, guys. Time value of money allows me to have money now and do something with it now that will give me greater return on investment. Also, I was just thinking, if you are also giving maybe money at home and you give them 1,000 per month, they're limited to only doing something which is worth the 1,000 for that month. But if you can give them, maybe, let's say for an example, 5,000 after 5 months, they can think of something greater, something more impactful, something more valuable, and then they do something which is worth 5,000. So I want 1 million so that I can do something which is 1 million worth. Okay, instead of waiting for me to save until I can get 1 million rand and I get to do something. Yeah, so that's my thinking around that. So the second question is so the interesting one. Would you rather be very rich and lonely or be very poor in a healthy relationship? I want to be very rich and lonely, okay? If I have to choose, right? Of course, in my life, I'd rather have both healthy relationship and being rich. But if I'm to choose, I'll choose very rich and lonely. To be honest, I think poverty related problems are, yeah, they are real. They're real. Imagine being sick and not being able to get the medical support that you need. No. So I'd rather have problems such as, I'm bored, what can I do? Let me fly to Venice. Let me fly to Italy. That is what I can choose. The third one is, would you rather buy a car or a phone for a boyfriend, or invest in a very risky investment? Now, I'm not against buying your partner stuff, especially if you can afford, but I will go with very risky investments. Okay. This next question is very, very difficult. Not very, very difficult, but I had to think about it. It's, would you rather choose a comprehensive medical aid or a basic hospital plan? And the reason why I had to think about this is because I've only had an exposure with medical aid. I didn't know what structure of a hospital plan, or what services hospital plan offer. But as the name says, hospital plan is hospital plan. If you plan to be in the hospital, then you pay a certain portion of money, like it's a premium, which is smaller than that of a medical aid, per month, so that when you get to be admitted in the hospital, they pay you. So the way it works is that they pay you a lump sum, they pay to you, and then you pay to the hospital, right? Mostly people who choose hospital plans are people who don't get sick, or people who don't want to pay too much for medical support, like medical aid structure, which is super, super expensive. But personally, for me, I'll choose comprehensive medical aid, because within the comprehensive medical aid, you get a hospital support, right? So I'll choose a comprehensive medical aid. Okay. Another one which is controversial that came in is, would I shop at Woolies for quality or at Checkers for e-bucks? Yo, this is interesting. So, um, production of food, guys. Production of food happens in a mass production in certain plants, and they sell it to these franchises for them to put their branding on it, right? So I am not convinced that Woolworths food is better than that of Checkers. Yeah, especially when it comes to things like sugar, coffee, those grocery food. So I'm not sure. So I would stick to Checkers for e-bucks, right? So then another one is, would you rather start a side hustle or further your studies? You guys are asking the wrong questions. So currently I'm doing both. I'm furthering my side hustle. I just jumped 10 step forward into my side hustle, and I am studying my master's. So I value both my work and growth outside of work, and I think they can happen concurrently. You don't have to choose one or the other. But if I have to choose, if I have to choose, whew, it's a difficult one because I also love studying. I'd go for side hustle. Yes, I'll go for side hustle. Another one, which is more important, is would I save for retirement in retirement annuity or provident fund? So this one is a more of an educational question. So retirement annuity is the one which you create for yourself outside of that which is offered by an employer. Then you put money, additional money, and then to compensate for whatever it is that you may have with your employer, or if you don't have at all with your employer. Provident fund is that which is offered by private companies, and they normally open them with the likes of Sanlam, Alexandra Forbes, etc., etc. And is the one where maybe your employer contributes a portion and you contribute a portion, right? And pension fund is for the government, which is the same as that of provident fund, but for the government side, they have different rules, but yes, that's how it works. I think you need both. A provident fund, which is the one that I have for my employer, I use that one and I contribute a certain percentage. And I also have a retirement annuity. A retirement annuity because there I have a bit of control on where I can invest on my retirement annuity, what product I can choose. Where else on provident fund, I don't have an option. I just have to put money, and the asset manager for that retirement class product then manages it. Where else with the retirement annuity, at least I have flexibility to choose the products. So I use both. I like having that flexibility of choice, and also deciding how much I want to compensate my provident fund through my retirement annuity. Also, I can stop contributing to my retirement annuity at any time, which is nice. So I'm using both. But if I am to choose provident fund, because provident fund, most of the time, if you contribute higher amount, even your employer contributes a higher amount as well. Okay. And another important one which was asked is invest in an offshore directly or in a local ETF with offshore exposure. I have asked myself this question before, and I go for ETFs, guys. I think offshore, I don't know enough about offshore companies for me to get the updates before it affects the movement of stock, right? So with ETF, at least I know I'm buying a basket of them, and if something drastic is happening to one, not all my ETF will be affected. At least the rest of the companies will hold the other. So now personally, I go for ETFs when it comes to offshore investments, and this is because of limitation of information and knowledge on my side. And of course, if you diversify too much, you're also diversifying your possible profit that could have come through one company. For example, let's say if you invest on Tesla separately than when you're investing in an ETF that has Tesla. Okay. So yeah, so the last one was is would you rather buy or rent? And don't say it depends. Okay, the truth is, it does depend. If your affordability is not right, and you can't say that, well, I would rather buy, right? Because people go with the notion of buying is better than renting when their affordability on buying is not correct, it's not correct, or is not in the right state. And by affordability, I mean, your repayment, loan repayment, if you're to take a bond. Because to be honest, owning a house comes with a lot of additional expenses outside of the bond amount, repayment amount that you could be paying. So it's you need to really think about it. So it's more of, at what stage are you personally. But if I am to choose renting versus buying, of course I would rather buy, because then now when you buy, you are possibly going to own that asset, and when you're renting, the money is going forever, there's no return in it. So yeah, that's all, guys. Please let me know how you would choose some of this. What would you rather do? And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers, I love you.